Yo, what's going on there, YouTube's SEL0320 and JVS. So I've decided, looking at my boy, shout out to Chris Wong. He's got a new video called The Snyder-esque Titans. Whether you know it or not, I watch Chris Wong's videos like every morning. They're really great for DCU fans, fans of Godzilla, and just fans in general of science fiction and comic book movies. He keeps up on the currents, and he was just talking about Titans and the fact that Geoff Johns was a major contributor, creator, producer of Titans. But the reality is Titans, it really does feel like, you know, tonally like a Zack Snyder DCU film. And, you know, I really was going to actually make a video about Titans because I saw some bots randomly on Twitter just kind of like trashing Titans, even though Titans is sitting at a 93% rating. Because most of the critics got like at least up to episode 6 and was able to review it. And I was gonna be like, what are you talking about? Like, I haven't heard anybody say that this show is bad. And so people just kind of hating on it just to be hating it. And the reality is, I think I might end up doing a deep dive, because I remember when Kevin Smith, Geoff Johns, and a whole bunch of other DC creators were talking about the creation of Justice League, like in its inception. Like, they only had like concept art, they only had like certain things that they were able to kind of reveal, but Geoff Johns was at the forefront of the person that was talking about it. And I can't remember if Zack Snyder was there or not, but I know they went through the different characters and different actors and allowed them to be able to talk about it. And I actually have that pre-recorded. It's on my YouTube page somewhere. And I think I'm going to do a deep dive, because it might be a misconception that Geoff Johns like plummeted Justice League. And I think that is something that's worth investigating and something worth talking about. I mean, Geoff Johns is like, he created this amazing show that I'm really enjoying, as well as many other comics, as well as like Doomsday Clock, as well as so many other great stories. And it's like, was he really the one that was like, hope and optimism is reality that's going to change the perception of what Justice League is going to be? Is that really what translated to film? I don't know. I don't think so anymore. And I've had conversations with other people like Heroic Gateway and other people like, you know, Dave and just other people in general, that it might not have been Geoff Johns' fault. He might have been the fall guy. And I find it even more interesting that he's now got his own studio that's separate, that's connected to DC Universe. And it doesn't seem like DC Universe is connected to DCU or Warner Bros. Because if you look at the DC Universe, none of those DCU films are up there. Justice League is not on DC Universe. Suicide Squad, Superman or Man of Steel, Wonder Woman, none of those are up there. The only things that are up there are the animated films, the films that predate Green Lantern. So maybe he got the shaft too and made to look like the fall guy. I've had thoughts that Joss Whedon might have been the fall guy too. Either way, it's worth a deep dive to try to investigate. And I think I'm going to put a little bit more thorough investigation in it. But again, shout out to your boy Chris Wong. Definitely go and check out his video, Snyder-esque Titans. And I'll leave his YouTube channel in the description bar below. Definitely subscribe to him. Great content as far as DC and comic book news. All right, guys. Peace.